So Bruce Bochy announced today that Ty Block will pitch the opener Thursday against the Dodgers. He'll likely be followed by Johnny Cueto, the newcomer Derek Holland, and Chris Stratton. Holland began the spring as a non-roster invitee who pitched last year with the White Sox. Okay, joining us now from the Oakland Coliseum is Derek Holland. And Derek, you don't want to count your chickens, but has Bruce Bochy informed you of your spot in the rotation and on the team?
They have let me know I'm on the team, yes. Rotation-wise, I'm not really going to say too much of what's going on with that. We're just trying to figure out who's going where and who's doing what. So just looking forward to being a part of this team and helping us to get where we want to be. That's the main thing.
Yeah, it's a crazy last couple of days, and your career was derailed in part by injuries, and now you may be in the rotation as a result of injuries to other players. I'm wondering if over the last couple of years, your perspective on the game and the fragility that comes with it has changed.
Well, first, I like to say that I earned my way in here. I've had a pretty solid spring. I feel like I definitely earned my way onto the roster. I shouldn't say the rotation, but at least to the roster. And, now I got the chance to be a part of this rotation. And, I want to try to make the most of it and help these guys as much as I possibly can to win each time out there and keep the young guys feeling comfortable when they step out there, too.
Giants fans remember you going back to the 2010 World Series, actually. How has your career as a pitcher changed? Hard thrower, what are you now?
Well, I figured out that how to throw strikes for number one. Obviously, I didn't throw a single. I think I threw one strike in the World Series against you guys in San Francisco.
Hey, you brought it up.
I made the adjustment of finding the catcher's mitt. No, I know. Hey, you got to have fun with it. Things happen. But having that experience makes me a better pitcher. Obviously, I went on the next year, go to the World Series again, and pitch one of the greatest games in Rangers history in Game 4. What's
your impression of the team as a whole? Obviously, they went over a makeover at third base, a couple of new outfielders. So what are your projections for the team and for yourself?
Well, I feel like we're going to see some big things out of Longoria and McCutchen. I feel like them being here, being a little loose and enjoying themselves even more. And I think a big thing I'm going to say is with McCutchen is, he probably doesn't have to worry about hearing his name anymore on the trade deadline or trade block or any of that stuff. He gets to be himself. Longoria, the same thing. I think it's after seeing how, they kind of depleted everything over in Tampa. Nothing against Tampa at all by any means, but I feel like now he gets to relax a little bit more. I know he's been wanting to play to get into the playoffs and such, and I feel like he's going to have that opportunity with these guys. Not saying he wouldn't have had it in Tampa, but I feel like there's a different vibe for him coming from Tampa to here.
What about the idiosyncrasies, if that's the right word, of AT&T Park? People call it a pitcher's park, not necessarily a hitter's park. Does pitching at AT&T work in your favor?
I think so. I'd like to think so for sure. It is definitely a pitcher's park. I came from Chicago, and last year it was just routine fly balls were blowing out.
Yeah, the routine fly balls that flew out in Chicago. At AT&T, you're going to see home run balls that fly back in.
That's what I like to hear right there. Any of those big monster shots that I give up, they better not leave the yard.
Okay. I can't let you go without a couple impressions, because my favorite interview I ever did was with Harry Caray. Can you give me the former Cubs announcer?
Hey, we're standing here outside the Coliseum about to see the Oakland A's take on the San Francisco Giants. Starting out in center field today is Willie Mays Hayes. Actually, it's Willie Mays. I said the wrong name. God dang it. But we're excited to see some baseballs. It's come back to the Coliseum and get ready to go to AT&T Ballpark. Coming to a game near you.
He's a Bud fan and a Cubs fan and a Bud man, that's for sure. Okay, our California governor.
An ice-cold Budweiser.
That's exactly.
Hey, I've got an ice-cold Budweiser.
Give me Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Huh?
Yeah, the Terminator.
Listen to me, we've got Arnold Schwarzenegger here. We're getting excited for the season here. It's the 2018 season with the San Francisco Giants. Are you kidding me? Come on, it's going to be exciting. Listen to me. Come on.
And you've had a spin around Bruce Bochy just a little bit. Do you have Bochy yet? Are you working on it? No Bochy. Okay.
Nope.
Yeah, smart man,
no-no.
very smart man.
I'm trying to stay on the team, so that would be wise to not do that.
Okay, all right. Derek, I've always had you on my list to interview you, so it's such a pleasure. Good luck with the Giants, and I guess at this point I can just say, hasta la vista, baby.
Get to the chopper now.